Good morning. Thank you for joining me for praise and worship rebounding. We're going to work our hearts in two ways. We're going to jump into Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23 through 24. Then we're going to hop on to the rebounder and work our heart that way. All right, so here we go. Thus says the Lord, let not a wise man boast of his wisdom, and let not the mighty man boast of his might. Let not a rich man boast of his riches, but let him who boasts boast of this, that he understands and knows me, that I am the Lord, who exercises loving kindness, justice, and righteousness on earth. For I delight in these things, declares the Lord. Love that. That's part of my morning worship this morning. So, all right, we're going to, again, work on our hearts here by getting on the rebounder. So, I'm indoor today. I can't be in my other location this morning. There's too much busyness out there. However, this is my leaps and rebounds rebounder that I love. It doesn't have the bar. You can get the bar if you need more stability, or place it up against a wall if you need to hold on to something sometimes for different movements, especially those single leg movements that I did in video number 2. So check that one out. I'm just warming up here. All right, taking in what we learned this morning in worship there from Jeremiah chapter 9. And I have a little bit of sunshine coming through, so hopefully this is some decent lighting for you. But this will probably be where I'll be making rebounder videos for the winter when it gets too cold to be outdoor in my little breezeway area. So thank you for joining me today. Comment below if you enjoy just moving and doing a little bit of praise and worship in your movements. I love this. So I'm just getting my body warmed up here. I'm going side to side. I'm not going to be doing a bunch of counting today because I really want you just to feel your workout here and put your music on. I'm not playing any music. Don't want to get red flagged on these videos, but choose what makes you feel good. All right? We're just stepping it side to side here, keeping it nice. Breathing. I got a beautiful sunshine day here. Let me know what your weather's like. I've been praying for all of those affected by several hurricanes, right? So if you're in one of those areas, comment below. Let me know how you're doing, if you're, how you're handling those things. Definitely, if you need prayer, comment below. All right. Now the idea with rebounding is we want to be pressing. So you want to make sure that you're using those legs, not just your ankles and your calves to do all the work. So if you need to put your hands on your legs and make sure that you feel that, that's how you'll know if you're firing up those muscles, all right? So I like to do a little bit of a hip hinge, soft knees here, and press. You don't have to go high, leaving the rebounder. It's not about getting airborne. This is about pressing, all right, and feeling it. All right, I'm gonna start doing some jumps forward here, forward and back. Now, you can move your arms, whatever feels right for you, or if you need to keep them stable, or if you're holding on to your bar, that works too. Now, when we get the arms going with the lower body, you're definitely gonna get a little sweatier. We're gonna get that heart pumping. Remember, we wanna work our hearts. Again, I got that soft knee bend. I'm pressing, trying to activate those legs. Don't just let the rebounder do all the work. You wanna make sure that you are doing the work. Again, you can hold on to something. We're gonna take this to corner here. Make sure you're breathing. This is really working my core right now. Lots of stability here. A lot of moving parts. Let's go back to front and back. Corners again. I'm feeling it. Feeling it in my glutes, in my quads. Let's go forward and back. All right, let's do a little side. Whew. Shake that out. Tone it down a little bit. If you want to shake out the arms, do that. Maybe you want some overhead movement. Let's do a little side to side. Let's go back up here. The arms side to side. Bring them in the middle. Float them down. A little bit more worship here. Bring it back down. Get that twisting action going here. Let's go back with those arms. Raise it back up. And back down. Float them down. Whew, shake that out. Let's go a little side to side here. Just a little bit of those marches here. All right. We're going to redo that again. Those forward and backs. And we'll do our corners. Remember, little hip hinge. Start to press. Let's make sure we're pressing first. Get that fired up. Let's touch the legs and make sure things are working. Glutes are on. Activate. Here we go. Forward and back now. I'm switching a little bit of how my arms are moving here. My arms are going back behind me, working those triceps as I'm coming forward, but it's okay if you're doing it opposite. Now this is my 48-inch rebounder, so if you're like, she looks like she's got a lot of room on that. This one is a lot more fun for me when I'm trying to do big movements like this and have more range of motion, I guess, in the sense of more floor space, more ground space to press. I do really like this size. All right, a couple more. We're gonna go to those corners. Here we go, corners. It just changes the exercise, just slightly. Make sure you have to use that brain. Again, we're using our hearts, getting everything connected here. And press, press. Let's go back to that forward and back. Let's double check those legs. Do they feel like they're working? If you need to hold on to something, it may help you to get a handle. I love using a handle for so many things. I'm definitely feeling this. You should be too. Get that heart pumping. So good for your body. All right, back to that corner. Here we go. Corners. I hope you have some awesome music on that's getting you pumped up. Now remember, you can press to the beat of your music. Press. All right, let's go back to our twist. Moving those arms. Let's move them on up. A little bit of praise arms. Let's float them on down as it feels good to you. You don't have to move at my pace. Go at your own pace. Do what feels good. Maybe your music's on. If you want to really get moving, that's cool. This just feels really good. I had a total body workout yesterday with weights in my total gym, and I am sore in the arms, so I'll tell you what, this right here is great recovery for my soreness. just to get the upper body moving here. All right. Here we go. Let's focus on a little bit of deep press. Make sure we're activating, touching those legs. Are things working? You feeling it? I'm gonna take it down just a little bit here and press. Now we're gonna go pressing side to side, which means I'm gonna lean and lean. Give me a couple bounces on each side. Just keep shifting that weight. If you got a handle, hold on to that. You can probably get a little bit lower if you have your handle. Again, we're just making sure that we're working these muscles in the lower body. These are big muscles. They need to be worked. We are blessed to have bodies that work like this. Thank the Lord for that. We're gonna keep shifting. It might not look like I'm doing much here. I'm pouring with sweat. Let's take it to the other side again. And we're pressing and pressing. All right, let's do regular press. I'm kind of squatted down a little bit. I'm not obviously in a full squat, but I'm firing up those glutes. Mine are on fire. Now, if you want to make this harder, I like to add a band, and I will do that in a different video. I know right now we're just kind of starting out with some basic things. I just wanted to show you how difficult it is just to stand here without coming off the mat, but you're just pressing. Make sure you're not just pressing from your ankles and your calves. You're pressing from your big muscles in the back and your big muscles right here. We're pressing. All right. Come out of that. Let's do a little break here. Let's go back to those side to sides. You know me. I love to do a little twisting action. I'm going to float those arms on up. If this one's making you sweaty, comment below. Let me know. All right, let's float again, side to side. Bring in those arms. Do what feels good in this. This is great here for digestion. Again, lymphatic flushing. It's great for men and women. All right, we're gonna go back to that little squat action here. All right, we're gonna take it out and in, okay? You can keep your arms stable if you want. You can hold on to your bar. You know me, I wanna work that heart. Now I'm pressing, press, press. We're not getting airborne here. Keep working that heart. You can take advantage of all the space you got on your rebounder, especially if you got a large one like me. You can twist and move. This is gonna help work that brain, all right? Let's turn this into a jack. Full jack. Let's get those arms going like an angel here. We're still pressing. Don't let the rebounder move you. You move it. Think about that. That's the whole point. That's what gets the heart pumping. Better exercise this way. Make use of your time. All right. Let's go back to those twists. Let's float those arms on up. I like doing this move, especially when I have some good praise music on. Bring it down here. Bring it on up. Over the heart. Get that circulation going. One more time. Bring it up. Sway it side to side. Bring it on down. Washing everything clean again. All right. Let's go back to those forward and back movements we were doing. Find what feels good on your arms. I'm going to change my arm movement a little bit. I'm going to bring it up like this. Now you can do the full arm straight if you like. I'm just changing it up a little bit. Again, I'm moving and I'm pressing. Move to your song that you're listening to. If you need to pick up speed or you need to slow it down, feel free to do that. Soft knees here. Use those big muscles in the back. Let's make sure that you feel them. Let's take it to the corners. Corners. I really like moving directionals here, especially on this 48-inch trampoline. You got lots of floor space here. Let's get moving. Back to front. Mine's a little noisy on my wood floor, so I put a rug underneath it. I really like the quality of this Sleeps and Rebounders. I've had this one for about a little over 5 years. All right, corners, here we go. Move that body. Be blessed that you can. Come on, keep it going. Work that heart. All right, are you ready to go to our side to side? Oh, let's get that side to side action. Take those arms to the midline here, and let's float them up. Back to the midline. We're just floating and twisting. I said, I always like to add a twist in every time I'm on here. May not happen at the beginning, may not happen at the end, but hey, it's happening. One more. You can hear me breathing. You can hear me moving if you don't have your music on. I apologize, you have to listen to me. Just know that my heart's pumping, my heart's moving. All right. Health bounce here. Let's do a nice press and bounce. If you want to bring those arms up and open, receive the gift. Reach for the heavens here. Floating back down. Reach again and open. Let's stretch those fingers. Again, we're just pressing. All right. Squat down a little bit. Let's do a couple more presses here. We're going to bring that back to pressing on side to side here. So we're going to do a little lean. Other side, just keep floating back and forth. If this is too much, you can just go side and side. Do what feels right. Go back to your basic bounce. Just put a little pressure on. Pressing, pressure. Let's do one more on each side. Whew. All right. I want you just to do some joyful movement right now. This is a little bit of freestyle. You should always have built in what you want to do, all right? You don't have to follow a video to get a great workout, to work your heart on this rebounding, okay? You do not have to do that. However, if you know the basics, the fundamentals of it's not about going super high, it's not about letting this rebounder rebound you, you want to make sure that you're pressing and you're feeling in the right locations, okay? This can really be a game changer for your overall health. This is internal and external, and again, for me, spiritual. I'm all about with my total health and wellness journey. As a coach, it's very important to make sure that we're working our health in multiple ways, all right? I love weights. I love my total gym. I love bands. Lots of different modalities. There's a lot of tools. This one right here is just super fun. So if you feel that you don't enjoy videos, that's okay. Put your music on, do what feels right for you. Again, do a little freestyle. Get familiar with your rebounder. And if you don't feel comfortable without a bar, you need to buy a bar, okay? Again, you can even hold on if you're doing things like this, right? Anytime you need a little bit of stability, maybe put it up against a wall. Okay, let's finish out that freestyle. We're gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I drink organic coffee with collagen, and a little bit of organic cocoa in there. See what I'm doing here? I'm doing a little bit of bicep curl as I twist. Working those biceps, working the arms. You can even come out here and work the biceps. There's a lot of things you can do on this, okay? But the most important thing that we need to do is have fun. That's the one vitamin that everybody seems to forget about, is the vitamin F. Fun factor. Make sure you're having it. Make sure you give your glory to God, that you're able to move and do these things. I'm 43 years old. I'm in perimenopause, and I really believe that this rebounder is going to be a game changer going through the changes, okay? There's a lot of research out there for this. It's not going to spike my cortisol. Of course, as someone who teaches nutrition, that's super important too. So you can't just eat anything at this point in life. It's really unhealthy for our hearts too. But just know that there are a lot of different tools that you can use to get healthy. All right, here we go. Take it forward and back. We're gonna finish this up. Forward and back. Press, press. You don't have to do fancy movements to get the job done. I'm all about basics. Basics work. You don't have to do hard things like that. You just want to make sure that whatever you are doing, that you're feeling it, that you're working the muscles that you want to be working. The sweating is just the cherry on top here. Flushing out toxins is what we want to do. All right. Awesome job today. Thank you for joining me for this praise and worship. Number 3, rebounder workout. Have a blessed day.